Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, YouTube. Let's get into the things. I want to see if everybody can hear me. Well, it's just me here. Okay, hold on. No. Share screen. I don't want to share screen. Okay. All right. Let me make sure everything. Yes, perfect. Okay, good morning, Fit family, yogis all over the world. Yes, happy Sunday. And I'm gonna bring this in just a little bit more. Okay, so we're coming into our soulful yoga stretch, and I am super happy to be here. Good morning. I can hear you from Kentucky. Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. So we're coming into our soulful Sunday yoga stretch this morning, and this stretch is very beginner friendly. It's consisted of some seated stretches. We're going to stretch our lower body. We're also going to come to all fours and do some stretches in that there, cat cow, puppy pose, child's pose, and then we're going to lie on our back and do some low impact stretching for the spine and the digestive system. So I'm super happy to be here this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining. Happy Sunday. Let's go. I normally start at 6 a.m., but YouTube, I'm coming from Insight Timer. So YouTube has switched up some things and I had to get acclimated, but I'm super happy to be here. And I do have like a little music playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but we're here. This is a donation based live, yoga live as well. So at the end of the practice, I'm going to give you some ways that you can donate, mostly via PayPal, also Venmo. I will put that information in the chat, and then I'll also update it in the description towards the end as well, okay? So I'm just gonna get started. Sitting up nice and tall. I like to come to a seated position with my legs crossed, crisscross applesauce, right? Or you can extend one leg out and leave one leg in. Maybe you extend both legs out. You can also come to bound angle, bottom of the feet touching, sitting up nice and tall. Also have the option to come to hero, okay? Then, two, if you may have any challenges like with, your spine, you can use the wall for assistance. Get up against the wall, okay? Definitely. So do what feels best for you in your body, in your practice. We're going to be here for our upper body stretch. Also, at any point in our practice, if we're doing a yoga position that doesn't feel comfortable for you, if you're experiencing pain and extreme discomfort, we invite you to come out of that, please. All right? That would be most helpful for you. Do what feels good for you in your body. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. I invite you to place the hands on the knees and bring the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, check in with your midsection. But prepare for our practice today. I invite you to close your eyes completely or gaze towards the tip of the nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. We're grateful for the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're thankful for the body. Inhale. Exhale. We're grateful for our mind. Inhale. Exhale. We're grateful for our spirit. Inhale. Exhale. Set your intentions for the practice today. With each breath in, and each breath out, gently and mindfully bring the awareness to your neck. So we roll the neck around, still sitting up nice and tall, letting go of any tension, any tightness. Then gently come around to the opposite side, letting go of all things that no longer serve us. Yes. Gently and mindfully come to center. We want to roll the shoulders all the way back, still sitting out nice and tall. As we're grateful and thankful, yes, for a new day. Releasing any tightness in the shoulders. We're going to come and roll those shoulders forward ever so gently, letting go. And bring the awareness to our midsection. You're just going to gently and mindfully move side to side like such. Yes. And maybe you put some shoulder action in it, right? Movement gently and mindfully. We're going to prepare for our Kundalini circles, also known as the hip rolls. Gently and mindfully bring the awareness all the way to the hips, and we're going to come around, opening up the hips. And you may feel cracks, pops here. And you can also come all the way down, ever so gently though, right? Taking time, and then all the way back up. And you're going to really release that tension and pressure from the lower back. And you come all the way down. You're going to come to the opposite side. Yes. What we do on one side, we do on the other. You're getting balance in the body. So we're grateful and thankful. Coming all the way back up to center. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, lift the hands above the head, spacing towards each other. And inhale, look up. Exhale, palms of the hands to touch. And bring the hands all the way down to the center of the chest. And hands all the way down to the side. Okay, so we're coming into our oblique stretch. Stretching our obliques, okay? So the side of our body, getting a nice deep stretch on both sides. Now the beautiful thing about this particular stretch here is you can come into different positions here. So fingertips down, palm of the hand down, or you come down on the forearm. So you can be here. This is a really deeper stretch, right? You can be here, or you can be here. Whatever feels best for you. Okay, this is your practice. Explore, play with it, see how it feels for you. And we're going to come into the stretch 2 times. So you can do one way, one time. You know, you can play with it, all right? So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to stretch the right side of the body first. So left hand, fingertips or palm of the hand down. Also, we want to be aware, right, of the alignment. Make sure the shoulder, the elbow, and that wrist is all in alignment. Reach up and over with the right arm and then spread your fingers and look towards your fingertips. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up to center, yes. And bring our right fingertip, palm of the hand down, reach up and over with your opposite arm and look towards the fingertips. We'll be here for 5 as we're grateful for mobility in the body. 4, release and let go of stress. Yes. 3, we're grateful for healing in our entire being. 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up to center. We're going to move to the opposite side. This time I'm going to come down to my forearm. Reach up and over, spread the fingers, and gaze towards the fingertips. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way back up to center. Gonna move to the opposite side. Gently and mindfully reach up and over. Spread the fingers and look towards the fingertips. We'll be here for 5. Using the breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up to center. Lift the hands above the head, gaze towards the fingertips. Reach up, palms of the hands to touch. Exhale, hands all the way down to the center of the chest. And release your hands all the way down. Yes, yes. All right. So I know that felt good. And once again, in this practice, you may experience some pops, some cracks. That is your body releasing energy, and that's a natural effect of a really, really good yoga practice at the end of the day, right? So we're going to come into our spinal twist, our seated spinal twist. Not only is it great for healing the spine, realigning the spine, repositioning the spine, and great for the posture, but it's also great for the digestive system. So if you had something to drink or maybe something to eat prior to this practice, you may experience burping, belching, right? So don't be alarmed. That's just a natural reaction. And then we're also tapping into like just healing the digestive system at the same time, okay? So sitting up nice and tall, whatever seated position feels good for you. Remember, you can be here, and come into your spinal twist, right? If you need to extend the leg, go right ahead. If you'd like to switch that position up, feel free. You have the permission to do so. Okay? So sitting up nice and tall, shoulders away from your ears, arms out to the side. Okay, spread those fingers, letting that energy flow through your body. You feel me? Right hand to the left knee, or you can bring your fingertips to the outside of your right knee. You're going to get an even deeper stretch in that shoulder. Okay? Do what feels best for you. Okay? That left arm, opposite arm, right? You can bring that hand and bring it to the hip and look over the shoulder, or extend the hand above the head, rotate the shoulder and bring it behind the back and look over the shoulder, sitting up nice and tall. Okay? Either way, you're getting a really, really nice stretch in that spine. However, we do what feels best for us in the body. If you're having issues with the shoulder, any challenges with your shoulder, it's best to place the hand on the hip. Okay? So we're going to be here in whatever position feels best for us. Sitting up nice and tall. Look over the right shoulder, left shoulder. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully turn to center, arms out to the side. Bring your left hand to the right knee. Okay? Remember, the right hand can come to the hip or above the head and behind the back, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Look over that shoulder, stretch those eyeballs. We'll be here for 5 as we're grateful for the spine. 4, 3, 2. We're grateful for healing the spine. Yes. And 1. Gently and mindfully turn to center, arms out to the side, sitting up nice and tall. Come into that twist one more time. Right hand to the left knee or the outside of the left knee. Left hand to the hip or above the head and behind the back. Look over the shoulder. Be here for 5. We're grateful for confidence. 4. We let go of self-doubt. 3. We're grateful for love. Yes. 2. We declare healing in the body. And 1. We speak healing in our mind, body, and spirit. Yes. Left hand to the right knee. Right hand to the hip and look over the shoulder or above the head and rotate. Bend the hand and come behind the back. Look over the shoulder. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully turn to center, arms out to the side. Inhale, lift the hands above the head. Gaze towards the fingertips. We'll be here for 5. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully, we're going to forward fold all the way down. Bring the hands all the way down in front of you. You come up on the fingertips if you like for that extended stretch in the shoulders. Relax the neck. And you can mindfully sway side to side if you like, or you can remain stationary still. We'll be here for 5. Breathe in. 4. Breathe out. 3, breathe in. 2, breathe out. 1, breathe in and exhale out. Gently and mindfully walk yourself all the way back up to your seated position. Yes, yes. My upper body feels so free. I don't know, relaxed, stretch. I've been sleeping and waking up and just moving the body is everything. Let's go. All right. So now we move to our lower body. Okay. So we're going to bring our left leg in and extend our right leg out. Okay. And we want to flex the toes towards the body. So the object, my feet not cold no more. Okay. The object is to reach, reach towards your big toes, towards the big toe or the toes. But you also have the option to put a bend in the knee, however you need to, and grab those toes or the ankle. So you can maybe be out here, right? Like, and then reach towards the ankle. All right. You have options. Okay. Also, you can utilize a yoga strap. Don't have one in here with me, it's in the car, but you can use a yoga strap as well, and that can help you with getting towards the toes. So use whatever resources you have available. Sitting up nice and tall, flexing the toes towards the body. Flex toes are healthy toes. Inhale, lift the hands above the head. Exhale, fold, reach. We'll be here for 5, stretching, opening up the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up, and exhale gently and mindfully release. Okay, and bring that right leg in, extend your left leg out. Still flexing the toes towards the body. Remember, if you have to put a bend in the knee, definitely go ahead and do that. That'll be best for you. Also, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, inhale, lift the hands above the head. Exhale, fold. Remember, toes or ankles. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up, and exhale gently and mindfully release. Okay. Extend both of the legs all the way out as far as they allow you to go, opening up the hips, opening them up, releasing and letting go. Any tension, any tightness, any pressure, we're feeling in the hips, flexing the toes towards the body, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, we're reaching towards the toes, the big toe, okay, or we're reaching towards the ankle. You also have the option, remember, to put that bend in the knee. Okay, inhale, hands above the head, pinky fingers, peace fingers, excuse me. Exhale, fold, and you can look straight ahead or you can relax the neck. My favorite spot to be is here. I'll be here for 5, we'll be here for 5, excuse me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up, and exhale gently and mindfully release. Yes, yes. Coming into butterfly, also known as Baddha Konasana, bottom of the feet to touch. Okay, you do want to bring the heels of the feet as close to the body as possible. Sitting up nice and tall, use the wall if you need the support. And gently and mindfully, we just move the hips ever so gently. This is one position you can come to while you're here, shoulders away from the ears. Also, you could move your hips in this position, like rocking them. Yeah, rock the hips, I guess. Seated. I did one of my yoga students from Trustville Library. Shout out to Trustville Library. I'll be there April 1st at 11 a.m. for chair yoga. Super excited about that. But she showed me this, and I thought this was a different sensation, a different feeling, and I really enjoyed doing that, right? Felt really good. Okay, so we'll be here for a couple more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully release. All right, we're going to come to all fours, also known as tabletop. So here, main thing is a couple things. If you need to get support, if you need something for support under your knees, you can grab you a towel. I have like my blanket. So sometimes, whenever I feel like it's necessary, I'll just fold my blanket and give me some extra support here. They also have knee pads that they make. I do need to order a couple from Amazon and just have me some here. But yes, so make sure you have that support if you need it. All right. Number two, we want to make sure our knees are directly under. This way, I'm sorry. Boom. Yeah, better. Knees are under your hips. Okay. Hands are under the shoulders. All right. So you're in tabletop position. Coming into our cat cow, tuck the toes. Some people like the toes tucked. Some people like the feet flat on the mat. Whatever feels best. Arms nice and straight either way. Drop the belly low. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop the chin, bring the belly in. Okay, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, bring the belly in as you drop the chin. Inhale, look up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale all the way down. Gently and mindfully come to center as we transition into puppy pose. Extend the arms directly out in front of you, forehead to the mat. Okay? Hips still nice and high, shoulders and that upper body is getting a nice stretch here. As we're grateful and thankful for our upper body, the support that we receive in the body. We're thankful that all of our joints are functioning properly. Release and we let go of depression and stress. We think highly of ourselves daily. Gently and mindfully walk those hands, yes, directly under the shoulder. And we come into our stretch, it's known as bird dog, but we're going to transition into that, right? So we're going to step that right foot back, arms nice and straight, and we're looking straight ahead. So that chin is lifted, okay, and the spine is straight too. So the toes are on the mat. We're here. You can stay here, or if you have the balance and availability in the body, to gently and mindfully lift that back leg. Now, the toes can be pointed downward, or you can just slightly point them out like this. So you can be here, toes downward, or here. Okay? Either way, we're looking straight ahead, or you could be with the toes on the mat. We'll be here for 5. We're thankful for balance in the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you have your feet lifted in the air, gently and mindfully bring the toes to the mat and bring that right knee in. Okay? Step the left foot back, arms nice and straight, reposition yourself, create hasta bandha if you need to. So what that is like gripping the mat with the fingertips, hasta bandha. Okay, so you can be here, toes on the mat, or you can gently and mindfully lift that left leg up, arms straight, looking straight ahead. You can be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully. If you have the leg lifted in the air, bring it down to the mat and bring your left knee and left spine, child's pose. So knees to the edge of the mat, big toes to touch. Shift your weight back to the heels of the feet. Extend the arms in front of you, forehead to the mat. Opening up those hips and relaxing and releasing all fears, negativity, other people's opinions. We let it go. Gently and mindfully walk yourself all the way back up to your tabletop position. So make sure those knees come directly under the hips. Be mindful. Hands under the shoulders, your tabletop position. Okay? Step your right foot back right here, and then lift your left arm out. Spread the fingers like such. And if you have the availability, lift that back leg up. Or you can simply be here, look straight ahead, and building that strength in the body. This is intentional, y'all. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, focus, 2, and 1. Bring your left hand down and right knee in. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Step your left foot back and right arm out. Spread those fingers and make sure you look towards those fingertips. Okay, if you have the availability to lift that back leg up, you can do so. As long as you're balanced, we'll be here for 5. This is okay as well. 4. I'm grateful for concentration. 3. It's one of the 8 limbs of yoga. 2, and 1. Bring that right hand down, left knee in. One more time, we find puppy's pose. So keep the hip high, extend the arms in front of you, forehead to the mat. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully walk yourself all the way back up. And we're going to sit all the way down. We're going to extend the legs directly in front of us. All right. So now we're going to gently and mindfully move to all the way on the back. Okay. Keep those knees bent, bottom of the feet will come, the heels of the feet, will come as close to the body, right? And so here we come into our bridge pose. However, I like to grab maybe like the back of my ankles, all right, to help assist me push up and keep my feet down. And that is the position of our posture, okay, where we need to be. So ground your feet into the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up nice and high. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, lift up, push up through the heels of the feet. Exhale, lower down, gently releasing and letting go of any tension and pressure in that lower back. One more time, inhale, lift up. I'm gonna hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully lower all the way down to the mat. Yes, bring both of the knees into the chest and just sway side to side. Gently and mindfully. Massaging our spine. Yes, ever so gently. And come to center. Okay. Lower your left leg down and keep the right knee in. We'll be here for 5. Bring that knee into the chest. 4. Flex the opposite toes towards the body. 3, 2, and 1. Cross your right leg over the left side of the body and look over the right shoulder. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully open your right leg out. Now we can come into a backwards number 4, or you can extend that leg all the way out, however you see fit in your practice. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully bring that right knee into the chest. Grab the back of the leg and extend that leg all the way up. I'm going to rotate that ankle here. 5, move those toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully lower your right leg all the way down to the mat. Remember what we do to one side of the body, we do to the other to create balance here. Bring the left knee into the chest. Grab that left knee, opening up the hip here. We'll be here for 5. Flex the right toes towards the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your left leg over the right side of the body and look over your left shoulder. We'll be here for 5, ever so gently. 4, as you're calm and relaxed. 3, you're happy and healthy. 2, you're serene and strong. That's for my yoga friend. Her name is Robin. Let's talk about it. And 1, gently and mindfully open that left leg out. So you come into that backwards forward or extend the leg all the way out, whatever feels best for you today. This is the space that I'm in. We'll be here for 5, 4, self-care Sundays, yes. 3, as we love taking care of our body. 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully bring that left knee into the chest. Catch the back of that leg, extend that leg all the way up. Rotate or move that ankle here on the left side of the body. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, move those toes. 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully lower your left leg all the way down, ever so gently. Bend the knees here, and we want the knees to touch. Extend the arms up to the side, and here we just let our knees fall to the right side, come up to center, and move over to the opposite side. Okay. So we can be here with the feet on the mat, with the movements super intentional and deliberate, right? Or you can lift your feet off of the mat and actually you feel a more deeper, the stretch is just deeper, right? Ever so gently. When you bring the legs to one side of the body, you look over that opposite shoulder. Really good for your obliques, really great for the spine, and tapping into that digestive system. Okay, we'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently move your knees to the opposite side of the body. Look over the other shoulder. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully come to center. Extend the legs all the way above the head, legs. Extend the legs up. That's what I'm trying to say. Catch the back of the legs if you need to. And flex the toes towards the body. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently and mindfully lower the legs all the way down. You do have the option to bring the knees into the chest and then bring the legs all the way down to the mat. Ever so gently, we find Savasana. We relax the entire body into the mat. Relax your shoulders, your back, your legs, your arms. Surrendering. Relax the tongue from the top of your mouth as we give thanks and honor to our body. As we're grateful for curating a positive and healthy relationship with ourselves. I am thankful for mindfulness. I am mindful of my thoughts. I am mindful of my actions. How I feel about myself is how I feel about others. I declare I feel good in the body. I am good in my spirit. I am divine energy. I think highly of myself each day. I am confident. I flow in my authentic energy. I am grateful for peace. I am grateful for financial abundance overflow. I am worthy and deserving of abundance. I am worthy and deserving of peace. I am worthy and deserving of a healthy body. I am aware that starts with a healthy and changed mindset. I am happy and healthy. I am safe and secure. I I release any symptoms of depression. I let go of grief. I release the energy of gossip. I release and let go of all toxic environments, all spaces and places of my life. My week is stress free, and I overcome all challenges with ease, comfort, and grace. I am grateful for healing energy. I am grateful for peaceful energy. I welcome abundance in my life. Gently and mindfully wiggle your toes and your ankles. Bringing movement back into the body. And gently and mindfully, you can roll over to your side and push yourself up, or you can gently rock yourself all the way back up to a seated position, sitting up nice and tall, rubbing your hands together, activating that energy in the palms of our hands. Yes. Placing the energy back into our body from the crown of our head all the way down to the soles of our feet. Hands to heart center. As we collectively take a deep breath in, exhale out. Hands to the forehead. As we say namaste, the divine, authentic light energy in me sees, honors, and recognizes and appreciates the divine, authentic light and energy in each person who has watched, joined, and participated today in this practice. Namaste, yogis all over the world. Thank you so much for joining. I definitely hope that you enjoyed this practice and you received what you needed to receive today. And I appreciate you. Look out in the description for the ways that you can donate if you would like to donate. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Let's go. Take care. Keep that energy up. Number one, don't let anybody project their negativity, their foolishness onto you. And number two, don't project your energy, especially if it ain't good, onto anybody else. All right, talk to you soon. Yes.